My wife was a small woman, 9 months pregnant. Her belly seemed to extend out as far from her legs as her head from the ground. I remember her wearing the same blousy dresses. Perhaps we, perhaps we could not afford maternity clothes, and she never complained. The effect was sweet, if comical. A little ball of pregnancy. I said no such thing at the time, although she never once murdered me. We were both fully aware of the possibility. She would later stab herself with a dirty fork. I took her to the emergency room, where an understanding doctor advised her to not stab herself. Herself. Don't stab yourself, he said. We all knew where the next fork would go. I kept quiet. Which is how I handled the birth of my son as well. My wife and I attended birthing classes. I was instructed on the proper role of the father-coach. I was instructed on the proper role of the father/coach. It would be my job to remind her to breathe. Breathe a lot. And breathe some more. Do not breathe. And I was to bring distractions, toys, little plastic toys, stuffed animals to wave in her face so the agony would slip her mind. I was entrusted with her wise decision, made in the comfort of a conference room with yoga mats and a whispery instructor, support, that she would not involve any pain-killing drugs unless absolutely necessary. Why take the risk? I quote. On the day at the hospital, contractions, as my small ball of a wife enclosed herself in the small bathroom to change into a hospital gown, the nurse asked me for our decision about painkillers. I informed her my brave wife would be roughing it as best she can, but if the pain was too much, she might give in. Almost verbatim. The nurse nodded. My wife stepped out of the bathroom. The nurse told her what atrocity her husband had proposed. The look the woman who once loved me shot at me caused my eyes to burst in their sockets and bleed down my face, more or less. The nurse was informed by my dearest there would be drugs, copious drugs, any and all drugs. The doctor entered and killed my distraction toys with a comment and a sneer. My wife killed off the last of my quote, coach, unquote role. To my first gently proffered encouragement to breathe, she screamed, "No!" I retreated to a corner and did not venture any more comment that day or that marriage. The birth of our child. If a grizzly came crashing down this cold ward, charging my love, nursing our child, would I leap out the window, find a new wife, make a new child as the bear wills? No. The beauty of this girl drew devotion, deference, sacrifice, rich need from my heart, like a hummingbird draws nectar. Young, in an instant, a man learns he would die in a beast's maw. Heroism is this ape's default.